Hello, Sagittarius. This is your love and relationship reading for June 2017. Okay, I'm cutting the cards. Your first card is a Six of Pentacles. This is strength. You have a Page of Swords. This is the Tower. I have a King of Pentacles. This is a Nine of Swords. A Two of Wands. A Queen of Wands. A King of Wands. Well, isn't that interesting? So, yeah, no cups, by the way, no water at all. But I do think it's interesting that since you're a fire sign, in your future, your energy, your element just busts out like gangbusters here. And it almost feels, based on how the cards have laid out, that you've been dealing with a Pentacles energy. And you see these swords, which always indicate issues with communication and thinking and decision making. You have that Tower here, which indicates a lot of chaos and destruction and arguments. So it feels like in the past and the present, this is the past, this is the present, lots of issues, someone making things difficult. And then in the future, it's like, okay, I'm tired of this, because, you know, some Sagittarius, you're not afraid at all to address a situation, to go into a situation and take control. And that's not a bad thing. So it feels like in the past and the present, you're dealing with a lot of difficult issues, especially with that King of Pentacles in the middle. And then you're like, okay, I'm tired of this. And you get your groove back here in the future. The King and the Queen are both helping you. And then you have the power of that Two of Wands, which indicates success in the long term. You know, you're like, I'm pulling out of this difficult situation, with or without this person, and I'm just going to take control of my destiny. So I think I just gave you the reading right there, but it's amazing how all of that fire energy came out in your future to help you out. But I do want to point to a couple things here. You have Major Arcana with Strength, which is about having courage, not being intimidated. And then you have the Tower, which is, once again, destruction, chaos, best laid plans being derailed, and having to start over. So it seems like with all that turbulence that you're trying to, for some of you Sagittarius people, it sounds like you've been trying to be fair. This Six of Pentacles is the card of fairness and generosity. And so with Strength, it seems like with this person who's at the center of your spread, it seems like you've been patient, you've been flexible. There are issues of give and take here. This is always the card of maybe this person came and was generous and they spent time with you. But then we have a Page of Swords in reverse. And when swords are reversed, it means a little bit more turbulence psychologically. It can mean making decisions without thinking them through. I don't think this is you. This could be the other person. They did something to cross you. That's how I'm feeling this Page of Swords here. That with the strength, you've been a support. You've been patient. You've been understanding. And then someone made this awful mistake of crossing you or lying to you. And so a big blow up here with the Tower. And with fire signs, that is always, that can always be the end result of anybody who crosses you. A big explosion. And situations, it can mean a situation that finally just explodes. It's been brewing for a long time, and here it comes. And so this person where you had a relationship with give and take, this person crosses you, which brings us to the King of Pentacles here. This person who is very much a practical person. They're grounded, they're stable. This King is not in reverse. And this is someone who has a different energy from fire, meaning fire can be very quick, very impulsive, very dominant. The King of Pentacles, you know, someone with earth energy is more slow, which I think can be very frustrating with you. And they take their time. They think things through. They might, you know, if you have someone who's fire, like Sagittarius, dealing with someone who has earth energy, their thinking process might be a little bit slower and patient than yours. And you're like, get to the point here. Okay. So backtracking to that Page of Swords, maybe this is an issue about communication and the way both of you are approaching the relationship differently or participating in the relationship differently. So with this Tower, with this King of Pentacles, then we get some drama here. And the phrase I'm thinking of with Sagittarius is don't start none, there won't be none. And when drama occurs, it's like you don't have any patience for it, Sagittarius. And you give as good as you get. So, yeah, these swords are indicating a little bit of turbulence, negative communication, some arguments, some spats, some conflicts, which seem to be underscored with the energy of the Tower, which is a major arcana card. So that's when we get to the future. That's when you decide, okay, I'll go it alone, but whatever, I'm not tolerating this. And I think it's interesting that all of these are fire with wands. And not only that, you have the power of the King and the Queen. You're ruling, the Queen is passive, she supports, but then the King comes on board and he makes decisions and he has the authority and he takes control. And this is also indicated by the Two of Wands, and it almost feels as if you, in the future, Sagittarius, you might be telling this person, hey, get it together. I'm not tolerating. Or it could definitely mean that you are going to just take matters into your own hands. Okay, you're going to determine your own future, and the Two of Wands is definitely about that. It's sort of like setting your sails, setting your goals, and expecting things to be successful. But it is about partnership, because whenever you get the number two in the tarot is about unity and balance. And some of you could be in the early stages of a relationship, and those early stages could be a little bit difficult. And so in the future, it just feels that you are standing up for yourself, you're nipping things in the bud, and your influence is going to overpower all of this negative drama and stuff that's going on with the Tower and the Swords. So let me shuffle for your outcome card. we have a Three of Cups. So we get some water here. We get harmony, friendship, love, and affection. Okay, and that's a good thing. It seems as if, and this is not as serious as the Two of Cups, but the Three of Cups definitely indicates a celebration, finding joy in the relationship. Once again, 3 is a very powerful number because it's about two forces coming together to create a third force. And it's about the unity. And so 3 of Cups, it could mean things are still a little bit casual for some of you who are dating, but it does mean you're going to get to a good place where there's going to be affection will be growing, and you're going to build a foundation for a relationship that's going to get more serious for those of you who are just dating. And it seems that after the future, when you're resolving these issues, this Three of Cups is going to be the result of working things out and standing your ground and expressing yourself and saying, this is what I'll tolerate and this is what I won't tolerate. So this is probably one of the most interesting readings that I've had for June, especially with all of those wands in your future. So Sagittarius, don't be afraid to assert yourself. And what am I saying? You're never afraid to assert yourself. But if some of you Sagittarius signs are going through some degrees of turbulence, I know that all of you might be experiencing the Tower in different ways. It feels like you are going to take matters into your own hands with a particular person. And if you didn't think about it, maybe you should. But the end result seems to be no more conflicts. Like I said, more harmony and balance in the relationship. And that's always a good thing, whether it's a serious relationship, a marriage, or not. So Sagittarius, that was your reading. As always, thanks to everybody for your wonderful comments on YouTube. My regulars who've been getting readings every month with me, thank you so much. I also appreciate, I think someone requested that I start teaching tarot, which I will consider as well. And I want to give you a reminder that if you've been thinking about getting a reading with me, go to tarotbyaire.com. My relationship energy readings have become very popular. In fact, they're the most requested reading that I've had. They're only $15. And the relationship energy reading looks into what's going on for those of you in relationships, what is the dominant energies going on, what are the intents and feelings going on. So check it out. And I'll see you on YouTube, and I'll definitely see you next month. Summer is coming in the next few weeks. The sun is going to gain power, and then after that, it's going to start slowly tilting to where the days are shorter. So also be aware of that energy as well. So take care, and as always, I wish you love and light.